Blessing, soul family. In this reading, we will embrace elevated frequencies and connect with the divine source in the portal of the heart. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Ascended Astrology. For this reading is for next week. I am your host, Kathy Reed, and this reading is inspired by the teachings of Jules Arness, founder and creator of BioQuantum and the owner of the Accelerated Ascension Academy. This is the first part of our reading. This is the cards from the journey deck that we pulled for this reading. So we're going to start over at that 23. This is the you. This is the frequency that we're reading with this beginning of this reading. In this position 1, it's the 23-5 at the master level. It's the shapeshifter. It's the Leo. And this marks the activation of freedom, where rules dissolve, patterns unravel, and consciousness begins to play. And then we're going to move right down into that 2. And this is the reflection piece at the awakening level. And it is the communicator and Taurus. At this reflection card, this is when collaboration becomes possible, not just through words, but through resonance. You are opening to connection, communication, and co-creation at a higher level. Moving right into that 3rd position, and it is what is hidden from us and what you need to know. It is the 14-5 at the embodiment level of Leo. And this card represents freedom and flow. This card is the freedom at the embodiment level, which is not chaotic, but a conscious experience. By letting go of strict rules, we can move with greater awareness. The change is already within you. These first 3 cards, the 23-5, the 2, and the 14-5, are what is leading us into who we are and what we're expressing. Now we're going to move into the next 3 cards, which is a way to your next level. We're going to go to that 21, and it is the co-creation with the divine. It's the 21-3 at the mastery level of Gemini. Creation transcends the physical, rooted in pure, energetic intention. You are a creative and a creation of frequency, one with everything, independent of feedback, form to confirm it. Now we're going to move up to the 2 cards, which is at the 5 level. This is the 20, which is the mastery level of the 2, and it is the Taurus. This card invites you to embrace the unknown and read your energy, connecting with a higher timeline for greater insights. Now we're going to go into that 28, which is the 1. It is the code of the divine yes in Aries. It signifies advanced mastery, where you are not just a leader, but a source of energy. You are building frameworks for others to join. You embody a divine purpose, and your yes is now a transition rather than just a choice. And that is the more information that we needed to connect to that 20. That was the particles of possibility. Now we're moving into that 11, which is a MasterCard. This is a gateway observing from divine consciousness, where creation occurs without distortion. Everything exists in a state of completeness. There are no processing, only presence. And so this is your card reading. This is the journey card reading. Now we're going to go into the divine inner shift. So now we have two slides. We have the journey card reading we just did, moving into the divine DMT codes. And the codes that we received are the 8, the 22, and the 4. And this is the avatar, the 8, which carries the codes of sacred creation, weaving energy with precision and spiritual discipline. The manifester shapes reality through presence rather than chasing it. This card activates 0 point awareness and aligns your manifestation into that divine will. It clears genetic blocks into trust, worthiness, and a sustained effort, stabilizing your energy field to help your dreams take form. That is that 8 that you're looking at in this slide. Then we move over to the left, and this code is actually code 22. This avatar embodies the essence of creation through divine alignment. It has the understanding that true power does not stem from forcing reality, but rather from allowing reality to mirror the frequency one stabilizes. It imparts the principles of effortless manifestation through coherent energy. And then moving down into that 4, that is the avatar of the alchemist. And so this avatar helps the integration of transformation into form. It works in harmony with sacred geometry and cellular scaffolding to align your physical body with your quantum essence. Additionally, it imparts wisdom on how to resonate with the frequency you have reached. And so we're just bringing in the statements to connect to each one of these 3 codes that embody this reading. The first code is the manifester, and it is calling forth from the infinite. What I see in truth becomes form through me. And then the mastermind. I am the consciousness of convergence. I unify many truths into one coherent vision. And then the third code is the alchemist. I transform the old to gold. All that I touch becomes light through the power of love. And again, this reading is inspired by the teachings of Jules Arness, founder and creator of BioQuantum and the owner of the Accelerated Ascension Academy. This was a new way of reading. I've actually been in a masterclass with Jules, and it is creating this place of higher frequencies with the journey cards and with the DMT cards. Thank you. I love you. It is done. We'll see you next week for further information.